Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and right now I just got this sudden urge to come in and speak to you guys and just you're in this very place where you're ready for this change, you're ready for this journey, you're ready for this new beginning, this new start, this new energy, this new flow, and you finally found it. You've practiced certain skills that you may have not had. You've tried your best in whatever capacity that you could to embody this powerful version of you. You've practiced all of this over and over and over again. You've practiced. And now it's not a practice anymore because you see that this is just who you are. That now this is your new standard baseline. Point final. Like there's no other stories, ifs, ands, and buts in this situation. It's you have gotten to your manifestation. You have reached it. You have touched it. And I heard a dog just bark out right outside, and I take that as a little confirmation there. You know, this is it. You did it. You've accomplished what you needed to accomplish. You have become the person, the embodiment of this new loved life. You did it. And so because you did it, because you're in there now, how are you going to get to where you're going? How does that little settle in? Like, it hasn't showed up in your reality. It's not there in your reality present, but at the same time, you're like, that's my new standard. Like, that's my baseline, and you've embodied it. So it's really at this moment is basking in whatever you possibly could. Taking and soaking in all of this journey, all of this beauty, all of this excitement, all of this wonder and this awe, this magic, these miracles that shape you, that come through. No more asking for something just enough, the thing that's just enough to get me by. None of that anymore. There is nothing wrong with you wanting to be stable, secure, safe, feeling like all your basic needs are met and then some. And what you even ask for is not even the basic needs. It's below minimum. You cannot survive off of that. You understand that you cannot survive off of that. And it's time for you to step into this new little place where your new base minimum is different than what you've been living. It's your highest now. The thing that was your highest is your base minimum now. That's what I meant to say. And you've really stepped into your body, into your expression, into your journey. You understand that what you reach for, that what you have been striving for, what you have been working towards, all of it is perfect. All of it is giving you exactly what you have wished and hoped for it to. And it's this beauty, this admiration that you have of this journey that you're on, that what you're striving for, that what you're putting yourself into, all of that, all that you've built yourself up to. You're so enamored by it, and it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's exuberant, it's enlivening, it's letting you thrive, it's letting you be more of you, and you know that you would do nothing other than that you have every little thing that you could have possibly asked for, and then some more. I have a feeling that I'm repeating myself, and I'm terribly sorry if I am, but I'm just flowing through, so it's trying my best to follow through. Let me put it like that. And so maybe that could be one of the things that you're working through as well, is you're starting to get familiar with what it means for you to listen, what it means for you to do the things that this version of you does, that this you is. You're learning to do those things. You're learning to practice it. You're learning to normalize it. And normalizing it allows you to be that much more of you. It's not faking it till you make it. It's not faking it at all. It's discovering a part of you that is true. And that truth is what's living. That truth is what's being embodied. That truth is what's being grounded and grown and nurtured and replenished. That's what you're doing. You're learning what the base minimum for your life is. Your new, your standard, your basic standard, your basic means of living. And basic is never something that is below, where you cannot have an abundant full life. An abundant full life is not fully tied to money, but it's the experience, and it's no other way that you would explain it than the fact that you feel rich, that you feel like $1,000,000, like there is money that is an endless source of supply, and that you get to do every single activity that you wanted. You have no headache, no stress. You don't have to worry about, oh, will it come this way? Will it come that way? No, you know that even that, any idea that you have, any thought that you have, any desire, any inspiration to go out somewhere, to travel, all your needs are met. You get to have the experience that you've been craving to have. You are there, you are living it, you are having the experience of your lifetime, and then some more. You are there, you're living it. Do it, breathe it, love it, live it. You know exactly what you need to do and who you are in this moment. And it's just purely savoring where you currently are physically, but then where your mind is at. What other aspect of life have you already picked up on and experiencing? You can be sitting in a car that you are driving and yet be feeling the sensations, the arousals, the stimulation of the car that you have been dreaming of, that you've fantasized about, and now it's in a place where you still haven't received the money to be able to buy it, to do it, to have it, but you know it's yours. It's this grounding feeling that this is it, that you did it, that you're excelling. This is it. You've done it. You've got it. That knowingness of you having what you strive for. And you're not going to take any other excuse or limitation or fear around it, around you having it. You know it is yours. You know it. You've embodied it. You transformed it. You've become all of that you needed to be. That's it. That's all. You know, a little part of me right now wants to run and flee and end the message here, but at the same time, I know there's another little part that wants to continue speaking, because there's a little bit more available. And so I'm going to listen to that little part. And that little part, what's flowing through with that little part is this knowing that you're actually leaving people behind. It sucks. It's shitty. But the thing is, you've already worked through that. It sucks and it's shitty part. You've done that. You've stepped into this place of, you know what? I wish the best for them, the highest and the best for them to move into this direction that they need to go, for them to learn the lesson that they're learning. I'm ready for my next version, my next phase, my next lesson, my next medicine, my next beauty, my next the more. I am transitioning into that more now. And so, yes, I am leaving behind people that I thought and wanted to come along the journey with me. And you know what? If they truly are meant to still be in your life, in whatever degree and capacity that it's going to be, it will happen. They will come through in that manner. But right now, you are just going to shift yourself a little bit off, and you are going to excel and grow. That's it. They will catch up in whichever way. If they want to, if they need to, they will. Because you're not completely blocking them off. That's what it means for you to grow, is that you're not completely blocking off people that maybe were in the past in your journey alongside with you. But it's just that at this very moment, what you are wanting to explore and navigate through, they're not there. And so you're like, you know what? Not right now. If we're meant to really come through and join back again, we will. Otherwise, we're done. And yes, you have emotions. And I know that I'm saying it with a little bit of a straight face. I apologize. But yes, it might seem like you're emotionless, that doesn't bother you, and that you're just being selfish and very hyper-focused on your vision. The thing is, whatever they interpret is whatever they interpret. But you are just not prioritizing them in the way that you have. You're not giving the charge and the energy and the focus that you have. They know that, and they know that they do need to shift themselves, grow, do things differently for them to get that attention again. And now you've even surpassed that, where you allow for people to manipulate you in that way, or for them to pretend that this is what they're going to do and this is how they're showing up. But at the same time, something in you knows that they're not meant for that, that they don't have the capacity to keep up with you. And for once, it's nothing good or bad. You're not trying to point fingers at them and tell them that, hey, you're not wanting to grow with me. None of that. You've spoken your word, you've done the actions, you've changed, you've transformed, you've given them opportunities, and now you're like, okay, when you are ready for the work and the journey, sure, come along. But right now, that's not where we're at. So, peace. And I'm not going to wait till you grow and get to that point. You're going to have to come meet me there. And yes, it's going to be friction. And you know what? I'm okay with that friction. I feel like that's the energy that you're stepping in with. You're learning to draw better boundaries. And it's not just boundaries in that manner, but it's not boundaries to keep people away, but it's boundaries to say, this is my home. And these are the rules of my home. Either you respect it and you honor it, or you don't. And if you do want to continue to be a part of my life in this manner, then there are certain ways and behaviors that I accept, and other behaviors and words that I do not accept. So, are you available to listen? Are you available to practice? And even then, it doesn't mean it's just black and white like that. It could be that you have a what is it, a quite rigid boundary. And it just could be that it's not so black and white as you thought it was. And that you do want this person in your life, but you don't want to also break them and dismantle them. But it's just giving the space and the time for that life, for that relationship, for that dynamic to breathe and be reshaped. For it to not be done with such speed, but just with presence. And this is how you build these long-term relationships, that you can go away for some time and then come back together with no hard feelings, with no issues, with no limitations, with no disruptions and stories, and just have fun together and live and create and be with each other, truly genuinely be with each other. That is so beautiful. It's exuberant, it's fun. I love that. I genuinely love that type of way of living. It's so beautiful. And I really wish for whoever this is for, whoever's listening to this and whoever this picks up for, that this is truly something that you do experience, because it's quite magical. It's quite beautiful. It feels really alive. It truly feels alive. And that life that just moves you. It's way more than that you could have asked for. Plain and simple as that. I really wish that this has given you the support, the love, the life, the light that you needed, the confirmation that you needed to continue to move along your journey, to continue to dream, to continue to envision, continue to feel, and to continue to grow. And to know that any relationship that ends at this moment, it may feel like an ending, it may feel disruptive, but it's not a complete, total end. And it's to trust that life will take you down the path that is of your highest. That whatever is being taken away from you is going to be replaced with something just as good or even better. And I know you know that, and I know that you've heard it so many times, but it is said to you again for a reason. Please remember that. It is important that you remember. And so with that little bit, I'm going to be leaving the message here. I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.